It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a layout share for you. So I'm doing a traveler's notebook for a Disney Girls Weekend. It is going to be 2 volumes worth. It's going to be in here. It's going to be super chunky. So what I had done ahead of time was put my photos in, and I have just been making them page by page. So I am using Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, the double page ones for round 16 for this particular project. So what I would do is, as I came along, one that I thought would fit, I use those. So out of all of these, there are 14 layouts. So I'll kind of let you know as we go through which ones those are. So this is my title page. We got our toes done. So mine are a little mini and hers are blue like Cinderella. This was a 30 days of sketches, so there's a video for that. I don't believe there is one for this. This was when we went and tried Bao, I think is what it's called, at one of the new restaurants in downtown Disney after we got our ears. So all this is in like chronological order. There is no journaling yet because I usually wait till the project's done and then I sit down and do the journaling. This one I do believe there is a process video for, and there might be one for this one as well. I think there's one for this one. There is not one for this one. So I used a brick stencil with some crackling campfire. And then I used some stamps from Scrap and Ink Crafts. And then this is all from like a planner sticker book. And then this is also from Scrap and Ink Crafts. So here we're documenting the brick. So it's kind of interesting. So they were trying to figure out, did they want regular brick or wonky brick? And when they figured it out, they actually left it. So that's kind of fun. And then we had never been to the rope drop. I didn't even know it existed before this trip. So this was one of our goals. And when we got there, they had a little sign. So we got to take that picture. I believe there, actually, don't think there is a process video for this one. So I had 2 photos. I had a 4x6. I did some banners. I did some color on color stamping, and then I actually cut my photo into strips. This was kind of inspired by, there was a challenge in the Color Rush Studio Facebook group last month, and it was to cut up your photo, and so I like how that looks spread across those. And then this is a picture of oh gosh, what are they called, where they tie the horses up, and the person that designed that actually designed some of the stuff for Mary Poppins, so I took a picture of that. I don't believe there is one for this. So of course we always get in trouble on Star Wars when we're here, so this is her trying to be good, and then we're outside and my eyes are super sensitive and we're trying to take a selfie and I couldn't do it. So this is what we got because we're looking into the sun. These pieces are Scrap and Ink Crafts. This is a Scrap and Ink Crafts die as well. So there's a process video for this one, the blue milk. I don't believe there is, where are my notes? I do think there is one for that one. There's not one for this one. So there are several of these items that you can put a quarter in and it'll give you your fortune. So the first time we went to Redbeard, he did not. He stole our money. But the second time we did, and then Esmeralda did. And what I did is I left these open so that I can actually stick the fortunes in there. And then in one of the shops by the Pirates of the Caribbean, there is a chandelier with a monkey on it. And that is Jack. And he was there prior to the movie, and he has inspired quite a few monkeys in the movies. So there's that. And then we went to the penny arcade. So these are the fun things that we do without the boys. We watched the reel. We had Pinocchio dance. We did the grip challenge. So the first time Julianne did it with one hand, and she was Butterfingers. And so then she said, "It's your turn." And so I decided to cheat and do both hands. Still Butterfingers. So she decided, okay, I'm gonna try two hands then. And so she actually got to be a monkey money. Is it money or monkey? Monkey. She's a monkey gripper. So she's definitely stronger than I am. I don't think there is one for this one. So one of the first rides that we went on when Sandy got there was a Star Wars one, and we just did single riders. So since we were single riders, you end up, you're never the pilot. So we got to be the gunners initially, and then we were engineers. So those are just our feet for that one. And then we went on Snow White, and Julianne, because I had Snow White ears, said we had to get a picture of that, and we were in the sleepy one. Not a process video for this one either. So this is when we did Space Mountain. So these pieces are from Scrap and Ink Crafts. We did single riders, and they give you a singles tag, which is really kind of funny. And so she was like, "I'm the only single lady here," because, you know, obviously Sandy and I are married, but we all had the tags because we were doing single riders. And then this is the first time, but we booked lunch at Cafe Orleans. And so Sandy and I had the ratatouille risotto. Not super impressed. Julianne, which I still have to print the picture, she got a shrimp Alfredo, which was actually really good, and I don't even like Alfredo. So wouldn't recommend this. Definitely recommend the one that doesn't have a picture. Then there is this one. So we saw Jack quite a bit. We actually saw him at lunch. We saw him while we were waiting in line. And then we were waiting in line again. And so Sandy ended up getting a picture with him, and he was going to take a picture and ran away from Julianne. So those are their two pictures. And then this is where we got in trouble, and we got in line. We thought it was the end of the line. And I think it was, but I don't know. She made us go a different way, and then she followed us the entire way. It was like we were in trouble. So we totally snuck a picture of her. And then above Pirates, there is some ironwork here. And it has some gold initials, and those are for Walt and his brother. So this is a die cut from Scrap and Ink Crafts. So this is where this one is Julianne's favorite princess is Rapunzel, and we didn't want to wait in line, so we just kind of took a picture like that. So that was that one. This is writing Mark Twain. So we've never done that, and so we did that, and that was pretty cool. So so there was that, and there's not a video for these. So after that, it was time for a snack, and we have to get pickles. We are a huge pickle family. So here is Sandy and Julianne's pickle, and here is mine. And my title is Dill Awesome. And then I used a stamp and just stamped Yum down the side. And then we went off to It's a Small World, and that would be another ride that I don't get to ride with the boys. So we got to ride it. It was super fun. I had this frame paper, and I decided to just kind of embrace that. I took quite a few pictures, and so there's just a flip up here of those, and then just decorated some of those frames. So very simple layout. This one is of the teacups. So we have our little selfie. I have a picture of Julianne in the teacup. I have a teacup die from Scrap and Ink Crafts. And I have an Alice in Wonderland Echo Park collection where these stickers are from. And then this is Scrap and Ink Crafts as well. So definitely got the teacups in there. And then we went and got buttons. So she made us some buttons, and it says, what are we celebrating? And we put Girls Weekend on there. So that's her making our buttons. And then we had to get Starbucks, of course. And so in Starbucks, there's a couple of things. There is these old telephones, and if you pick them up, they are 1890s conversation of just some girls talking. It was super funny. So it's actually the same conversation, so Sandy got to listen to both of them, but it's the same. So this is that Alice in Wonderland collection as well. So here's Julianne double fisting it, and I actually purchased a tea from there because a lot of the time I'll bring my own, but I went ahead and got the sugary one from Starbucks. So there's that one. This one does have a process video, so I won't spend too much time on that one. I believe this one has a process video as well. I know this one has a process video. This one also has a process video. So there was like a gap. This one does not have a process video. So after the Jungle Cruise, we got our Dole Whip and we went in the Tiki Room. And then that would be our pre-dinner snack. And then we ate in the cafe inspired by Mary Poppins. For dinner, we had grilled cheese and tomato soup, and it was delicious. Definitely would recommend that. And we sat there and we watched the fireworks show as well. So a couple of stickers from an Echo Park sticker sheet, a couple of die cut pieces from Scrap and Ink Crafts, and same with this super cute acrylic look. I wish they served us, but I did get a picture of of the window. So there's that one. This one has a process video of Dumbo. This one also has a process video. This one does not. So we rode Pinocchio at the end of the day, and then Julianne had posted kind of a collage on Instagram of day one, so I thought it was fun to include this because this was kind of like her favorite pictures of the day. So I really enjoyed that. I know some of these pictures may be in here as well, but some of them are her own. So there is that. This one does not have a process video, so this is day 2. So now we're on to Sunday, and we did California Adventures on Sunday. So just grabbed a cute little picture, had to grab a picture of an airplane for my pilot boys there. I need to trim this one down. That blue is definitely showing. And I put it on butterfly paper because airplanes fly and so do butterflies. So that's how I went with that. There is a process video for this one, The Little Mermaid. There's also a process video for this one, which is Goofy. There is not a process video for this one. So this stencil in the background, I believe, is the September stencil of the month stencil from Scrapping Reflections. And I used Evergreen Bough, Rustic Wilderness, and peeled paint to do all the leaves. The stencil is right here. Ooh. Oh, now I'm throwing things. Yes, my desk is a mess. So here is that stencil. I hope you can see it. So I just randomly went around, and then I took some speckled egg and just kind of washed it over the rest. I did do a doodly border on this side, but not this side. So I either need to connect it here and it be its own page, or I need to do it all the way around. So I don't even know where my pen is. I actually think I'm gonna make it its own page. I think I'm gonna do that. This pen will work. So let's do that. There we go. So that's kind of its own page. And then the last page in this book is going to be a very funny story. So this is the Pal Around, and this is the like Ferris wheel on Pixar Pier. And the first time we took Julie in on this, she was terrified, but she was so much younger. And so I was like, we got to do it again. It's not going to be as bad. You're older. It'll be fine. She really didn't want to. We talked her into it. So there's two options. You can either go to the non-swinging ones or the swinging ones. And I'm like, which one do you want to go to? She immediately points at the non-swinging ones. I'm like, no, you can do this. Let's go to the swinging ones. So we did the swinging ones. Yeah, she's still terrified. So I traumatized my child twice. I think this picture right here kind of shows it all with her face. Yeah, she was not too happy with me, but we know now I will never make her do that again. So that is the first installment of our girls' Disney trip. And so I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to start with this page, and if there is a sketch that I feel like goes with it, I'll do it. If not, then I'll just make the page and move on until I feel like it is. And hopefully by the end of the month, I will have that one done as well, and they will both be in here. They will be packed. We'll see if it will actually be able to close. So I'm gonna trade out these Traveler's Notebooks if I can figure out where there it is. So I'm gonna trade these out so that I can get started right away on this. And I'll put this one in because it is done. I don't know where the middle is. I don't think it really matters, does it? So I'm not a huge Traveler's Notebook user, but I am definitely finding this project super fun, especially because we took so many fun pictures. And yeah. Ooh, I don't know that I'm going to get 2 of them in there. That just may have to be 2 volumes altogether. So we shall see how that works. But so yeah, I will have another process video for you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.